Part 1, Welcome to the world of Big Bang English. The Big Bang Theory is more than a comedy show. It is a classroom full of laughter, friendship, and new English words. When you listen to Sheldon, Leonard, Penny, and others, you are not only smiling, you are learning. Their conversations mix science, sarcasm, and emotion, giving you real-life English lessons. In this series, we go beyond just watching and laughing. We will listen carefully, learn the phrases, and speak English like our favorite characters. The show begins with four smart scientists who know a lot about the universe. But when it comes to simple daily talk, they sometimes struggle. That is what makes the show funny and educational at the same time. Their smart words and awkward conversations help us understand real communication. We learn that English is not only about grammar but also about how we express feelings. The Big Bang Theory teaches English through humor, mistakes, and friendship. Let's start with Sheldon Cooper, the king of logic and unusual speech. Sheldon speaks perfect grammar but sounds strange in daily talk. He often uses scientific terms in normal life, which makes others confused. Through him, we learn the difference between book English and spoken English. For example, when he says, "I'm not crazy, my mother had me tested," it shows his proud, literal style. He reminds us that tone and emotion matter more than just words. One of Sheldon's famous words is, bazinga. He says it whenever he makes a joke or tricks someone. It's his way of saying, "Got you," or, "Just kidding," in a smart, funny tone. You can use bazinga in daily English to sound playful, like saying, "Gotcha." This small word teaches us that humor can break tension and build connection. Even serious people can use fun words to sound friendly and natural. Leonard Hofstadter, Sheldon's roommate, speaks polite and clear English. He is intelligent but also kind in his speech. Leonard uses words that show balance between science and emotion. When he talks to Penny, he often uses soft expressions to be respectful. For example, he might say, "I see your point," or, "That makes sense," to agree gently. Learning from Leonard helps us speak English that sounds polite and kind. Penny, the neighbor from across the hall, is full of casual American English. She speaks the way normal people talk every day. Her words are full of emotion, slang, and natural rhythm. From Penny, we learn how to sound confident and friendly in conversation. When she says, "Oh, come on," or "seriously," we hear real emotions. Her speech teaches us how tone and attitude make English come alive. The contrast between Sheldon and Penny is one of the best learning tools. Sheldon speaks too formally, while Penny speaks too freely. Their conversations show how language can connect very different people. Sometimes they misunderstand each other, and that's part of the lesson. English is not only about correct grammar, it's also about listening carefully. When we understand both their styles, our own English becomes stronger. Let's learn some useful phrases from their daily talks. When Sheldon says, "That's my spot," it shows ownership and comfort. We can learn to say, "That's my favorite place," or, "That's where I like to sit." Simple phrases like these help you sound natural in everyday English. When Penny says, "You're such a nerd," it's teasing but friendly. It shows how tone can make even jokes sound warm, not rude. The show also teaches us about sarcasm, a common part of English humor. Sarcasm means saying the opposite of what you mean to be funny. When Sheldon says something like, "Oh yes, I'm thrilled," with a straight face, he's being sarcastic. Learning sarcasm helps you understand jokes in movies and conversations. It's not about words, it's about how you say them. The Big Bang Theory gives many great examples of this fun style of speaking. Another lesson is how friends use nicknames and teasing. Sheldon calls people names like primitive minds or lesser beings, which sounds rude but is comic. Leonard and Penny tease him back with kindness, showing balance in friendship. In English, teasing between friends shows closeness, not insult. You might say, "You're such a geek," but with a smile, it becomes friendly. This helps us understand emotional tone, a key skill in spoken English.